Previously on Judging Amy.
Amy? What's wrong?
He left town.
David McLaren.
You know, I told him if he ever did that running away thing again, we were through. I told him. He did it anyway.
I quit.
Kyle, there's something we need to talk about.
It's not about you, Todd.
Well, then what is it about?
I'm not sure.
Mother, you remember Maxine?
Welcome, Mrs. Messina. It's a pleasure to have you.
You stay away from my son!
Lauren! Lauren Cassidy, where are you? If you are someplace in your pajamas talking on the phone to Victor, I'm not gonna be happy.
She's out here, not on the phone. And don't slam the door.
What are you doing?
Practicing. Victor's teaching me some tricks.
Oh, really? Is Victor paying your medical bills as well?
Show Mom, Victor's really good at this. So are his friends.
That's great. So you can watch Victor and his friends and stay off the board.
I thought you'd want me to do it rather than just watch my boyfriend do it. Being a feminist and all.
Oh, yeah, that's really what the suffragettes were fighting for. So that we can break our necks just like the men.
You're such a drama queen.
Hey, you know what, Lauren? If this is the effect that Victor's having on you, maybe I should have a talk with him this afternoon when he comes to study.
He canceled. His dad's coming home. You didn't know that? I thought you guys were tight.
Lauren, why don't we all go in and have breakfast?
In 1 minute, Grandma. I want to work on this one move.
Cool move, Lauren. Come on.
Just a few more times, Grandma. I want to see the look on Victor's face when I could do this in front of him.
Hey, little word of advice, Lauren. When you find yourself literally jumping through hoops to get a boy's attention, you might want to rethink your choices.
Very busy.
Well, I'm a very important person, you know. What brings you here?
An invitation. I'd like for you to have dinner with me tomorrow night.
Oh.
It's my mother's 89th birthday.
Oh.
It'll be a family dinner. I mean, you know, there'll be dancing and cake, and if you're there, I won't have to kill myself.
I'm very flattered, but I'm not sure your mother would want me there. I mean, let's be honest. Last time I saw her, she called me a prostitute.
Oh, you understood that?
Oh, si, senor.
Oh, babe. Look, my mother, she still wears a prayer veil to church, and she thinks the Pope is a liberal upstart. And she's never come to terms with the fact that Franny and I are not going to live blissfully ever after. On the other hand, she does tolerate Brad, and he'll be there.
And Brad is?
Francesca's boyfriend of over 10 years, since before we split up.
Before you... Francesca was having an affair?
Yes.
Is that why your marriage ended?
I wanted a more authentic life, and she wanted a soul-sucking lawyer with a private jet. So I got a truck, she got Brad, everybody's happy.
Except your mother.
Except my mother. Yes, look, I know she's no day at the beach, but she is my mother. And I want her to get to know you. It's important to me.
Well, when you put it like that.
Pablo Neruda?
Oh, the one we talked about.
Just read the tear-stained ones. Those are the best.
Morning, everyone. This is a sentencing hearing on Travis Cooper, who is in contempt of violating a court order. Mr. Sherman, would you like to get us started?
Yes, Your Honor. Travis Cooper has run away from home twice in the last 6 months to literally join the circus. The Bouncing Kumquat Circus, to be exact.
The Bouncing Kumquats.
It's a small family-owned circus that travels the eastern seaboard and parts of the Midwest. Travis stowed away with them when they were playing Hartford 6 months ago. He even talked his way into one of the acts.
Which one?
He was, I believe, a tightrope walker.
So the bouncing kumquats just let people walk off the street and walk onto a tightrope?
Well, according to the circus's owner, Travis is an accomplished gymnast and showed great promise as an acrobat and tightrope walker. Regardless, the owner did the responsible thing and alerted the police, who brought Travis home.
And that's when he was put under court supervision?
Yes, Your Honor. A month later, the police found him in New Haven, once again in the company of the bouncing kumquats. It was at that time that he was taken into custody.
And Travis admitted to running both times?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is asking that Travis be committed to the Department of Children and Families for placement in a residential setting.
Got it. Thank you. And you?
I'm Marla Rosen. I was retained by Travis's parents, Tom and Nala Cooper. They love their son and desperately want to bring him home, where they can deal with the situation as a family.
Well, presumably they've tried that and it has failed.
They're asking for more time. This is a family of means, Your Honor. There's no need to involve the state or use public funds to care for Travis.
Well, I appreciate your concern over the state's budget, Miss Rosen. But I am playing catch up with this file, and so why don't you all come back here when, Mr. Van Exel?
This afternoon at 4 o'clock.
This afternoon at 4 p.m. And Marshal, you may escort Travis back to detention. Thank you. The coffee still good?
Well, that presupposes that it was ever good. So the Sally Hartzell case is finally going to court, huh?
Yes, end of the week. It's been a long 8 months.
That guy ever confess?
No, therefore Sally will have to testify and relive the attack. But at least they caught him.
After everything she went through with her stepdad, to turn around and be molested by a total stranger in her nice, new, middle-class foster neighborhood. Thought she was finally safe.
Perverts can spot the weakened ones. But Sally is stronger than this man bargained for, and she's going to put him away.
Maxine, what are you going to get Isabel for her birthday? Oh, I'm going to the parties, Courtney's date, and I want to get something special. You know, make a good impression. Courtney says if Isabella doesn't like you, you're dead meat.
I am already dead meat. And I doubt that anything gift-wrapped will turn the tide.
Well, that's the spirit. You won't mind if I don't allow myself to be seen with you at the party, right?
We have a nice family. Ask anyone. We have a nice house. Travis goes to a wonderful school. I don't know why he would want to leave.
Mrs. Cooper, who disciplines Travis at home?
Well, we both do, but we're not overly strict. Honestly, he's never been in any trouble to speak of until the last year or so.
What changed?
Well, he started junior high and became more withdrawn. He doesn't share as much with us about his day. But he's 13. We figured it was part of growing up.
Were you supportive of Travis' interest in gymnastics?
I drove him to lessons twice a week for the past 3 years. Tom and I thought it was important for him to have a physical activity, and he never really took to team sports like basketball or football. Not that we cared. We were proud of his accomplishments at gymnastics. But when he started running away, we stopped the lessons. He'd obviously taken it to an extreme.
Didn't stop him from running away the next time, did it?
If he would just talk to us. I don't know why you won't talk to us anymore.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained.
And we have always been such a close family, and I want that back.
Have you tried family counseling?
I suggested it, but my husband feels that a person should be able to solve his problems on his own. We feel we can do that. Just don't take him away. Give us another chance to be a family.
Thank you, Pam.
Sally will be home any minute now. Heather's mom was in charge of carpool today, and she's a very cautious driver.
It's better than the alternative. Heather was one of the girls involved in the attack, wasn't she?
Heather and Wendy. They've both been such good friends to Sally. And at first I worried about their influence on her. To fit in so badly. And they're both so wealthy and privileged. But since the attack, they've really been there for her. Hi, honey.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mrs. Gray. Did you come here to check on me?
Well, I wanted to make sure you're feeling all right, see if you have any questions about tomorrow.
My lawyer explained it to me.
You understand, the man you are testifying against will be in the courtroom.
I know. But as soon as I tell my story, I can leave, right? I don't have to sit there with him.
You'll be escorted out as soon as you're finished on the witness stand. No one should have to tell this story twice in one lifetime, much less live through it. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Mrs. Gray.
We are now boarding flight 2117 to Boston. We are now boarding flight 2117 to Boston.
Boston, Charleston, Charlotte. How many flights to Charlotte do we really need?
Well, one more, hopefully. Leaving in the next 20 minutes.
You're out of luck. Next one's out at 7:30.
Not gonna cut it. Time I take the flight, wait in line for a cab, drive to the ball field, I'll miss the game.
What game?
Kannapolis Intimidators against the Delmarva Shorebirds. Baseball. Single A. I plan on seeing every single A team play before I die. Not dying. I like baseball.
So your flight delayed because of the fog at O'Hare?
Yours was delayed? Mine was canceled.
I don't have to be anywhere.
Have tickets to nowhere in particular?
It's to Chicago, but I don't really need to go there.
So what are you gonna just throw a dart?
Something like that. Quit my job a week ago. I figure I should do something other than sitting on my couch eating Cheetos.
Oh, man. I envy you. Oh, I could go to Greensboro tonight and see the Bats play the Hickory Crawdads tomorrow night. Assuming there's still tickets.
All right. Well, I wouldn't assume that. I mean, the Bats and the Crawdads? Huge grudge match.
Stop!
Hey, man. Did you hit your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep your neck still. Follow my finger with your eyes.
I'm a cop! I'm a cop!
Okay, you're gonna be okay. The EMTs will be here in a second.
I'm a cop! I'm a cop!
Stay still. You're gonna be okay.
My parents always told me I could be anything I wanted, as long as I worked hard at it, dedicated myself to it. Like John William Cooper.
Who's he?
My great-grandfather. All my life, I've heard stories about how he quit school in the 8th grade to support the family. He learned how to make furniture and became a millionaire.
Is that your plan? To get rich as a circus performer?
I want to work for Cirque du Soleil. Have you seen them? They're from Canada. They're fantastic.
Yeah, they are. Hope you're not planning a trip to Canada, though. You're already in a lot of trouble.
I have a small window of opportunity to be an acrobat, and I want to make the most of my time. I'm good at this. They helped make me good at this, and now they want me to quit.
I think they just want you to stay home and go to school and be a normal kid.
Well, that's never gonna happen. At least in the circus,
What, Travis?
Nothing. Look, if I have to, I'll do what that actor kid did. And when he sued his parents so he could live by himself.
If you're talking about becoming an emancipated minor, you have to be at least 15.
I can't wait that long. I know what I want to do. I want to be in the circus, so just let me do it, okay? It's the best thing.
Best for who?
I'm gonna keep running away. I mean it. They can drag me back, but I'll run away again.
I'd like to talk to Travis and the attorneys in my chambers, please.
Why?
Because right now it's the best thing. Travis, I need you to answer that last question for me.
Which one?
You said in the circus I could... What?
I don't know.
I think you do. I think you just don't want to say in front of your parents. Travis, it's my job to do what's best for you. Not your parents, not the police. You. So, in the circus, you could... What?
Feel normal.
You don't feel normal?
I'm not normal. I'm smarter than all the kids at my school, but I'm not a computer nerd. I'm a good athlete, but not at the sports that make you popular. I don't get girls.
Well, you're just 13, still young to be dating.
No. I don't get them. I mean, what's the big deal? It's all the boys at school talk about, and I just don't get it.
Well... I think you're running away from an uncomfortable part of life. I mean, God knows, we'd all like to skip puberty, but you can't.
I could do it somewhere else.
On the road, with people who don't know you well?
Yeah. I can be myself with them because they don't know me any other way.
Unlike your family.
I love my parents. But they're not gonna like me much when I grow up.
Travis. Your parents have lived lives. They might surprise you if you give them a chance. But they need all the information. You need to tell them what you're actually afraid of.
I can't. I don't even know.
You have to answer more questions?
Kidding me, man? These are the feds. I could be here for days.
Kyle McCarty.
Buck Costello.
Really? Buck? Are you an Italian cowboy?
Yeehaw. So what, you're a doctor? That's what you quit?
ER, second-year residency, and you're obviously a cop, even though you don't look like one.
Strike team. Undercover. Long-term surveillance.
Well, you win the cool contest. What are you working on now?
Salvaging any part of my trip. I can't believe I'm gonna spend my off time in freaking airport security.
Yeah. How long you been a cop?
6 years. I lived it my whole life, though. My dad was a cop, brothers are cops.
And you decided to do it anyway?
Oh, hell yeah, man. I love it.
What is it exactly that you love about it?
Never know what's gonna happen. Hanging with the guys. That's mainly what surveillance is, by the way. And you get to see the city in a way that most people never do.
Change of perspective's not a bad thing.
You ever want to go on a ride along? I could set it up.
Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a call. I'm at the Farmington Avenue station. There's my number.
Cool. Oh, well, good luck getting tickets to the game tonight. Hope the Lobsters win.
Crawdads.
As long as the crustacean comes out on top, I'm happy.
You ever decide where you're gonna go?
Home.
I was walking home with Heather and Wendy. We decided to take a shortcut through Reynolds Park. This man came up to us and asked if we had any money. We said no, and he grabbed my arm, and he said he'd take me instead.
Sally, is the man who grabbed you in the courtroom today?
Yes, that's him.
Let the record show that the witness has identified the defendant. And what happened after he grabbed you?
Dragged me into the woods. He pulled my pants down, and he stuck his fingers at me. He said for me to stay quiet, and it would be over soon.
And was it?
Yes. He let me up and told me that he loved me. And he told me not to tell anybody or he'd come in my room and hurt me again.
But you did tell someone, didn't you?
We told my foster mom as soon as we got home. She was worried because we were late. She called the police.
Thank you, Sally. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Would you go have a drink with me and talk?
No.
No, you won't talk to me?
David?
Yeah.
I told you if you ever did that again that we were done. And you did it again. Don't even pretend you didn't. Things got a little intimate, and then you up and went to Texas.
I had to depose a guy that we were trying to extradite from there.
And you had to do it the day after we spent the night together. Got the crap, David. You ran away from me again.
Look, I know what I did. It would have been a lot easier for me to stay here and not have you angry with me right now. If you would just let me have a chance.
I can't. Look, David, I'm sorry for all the horrible things that have happened to you, but I cannot put myself through any more of this.
There won't be any more of this.
I said that before.
I know, but things are different.
I know you believe that. I know you think you can control this, but I don't think you can. It's not even about you anymore. It's about how I'm going to allow myself to be treated in a relationship. I'm a mother. I'm a role model. I cannot tell my daughter that it is all right for somebody to treat her like this.
Amy.
David. David. We're done.
Pat and Mick got themselves a new job at the sawmill, and one morning before tea, Pat comes up to Mick and says, "Mick, I just lost my finger." "Really?" says Pat. "And how did you do that?" "Well, I just went up to this big spinning thing here, and I touched it like this. Damn! I just lost another one." It's Maxine!
Dawn! And everyone.
I'm so glad you agreed to come. We all know how Abuelita can be.
Well, I was thrilled to be invited, and I'm happy to be here to celebrate her life.
Please, Mrs. Gray, no need to pretend with us. This is Brad Vickers, Maxine Gray.
Nice to meet you, Brad.
Oh, Isabel's pet name for me is Juan El Bobo.
John the Stupid?
Dummy. It's better translation.
I graduated Yale Law School, so it just rolls off my back.
So, where's Mama?
Changing into the dress that Brad and I bought for her.
Sean and I have something amazing for her.
Better not be a widescreen TV. You knew I was getting that.
Oh, please. Electronics are so alienating.
All right, enough, you two. Come on.
I'm certain Mrs. Messina will appreciate the thought that everyone has put into the gift they chose for her.
Ignacio, she's perfect for you.
Cállense y véanme.
Estás guapísima, Isabel.
The color's perfect, Abuelita.
Happy birthday, Mama.
You still drive a truck?
Yes, I still drive a truck.
Is that for me?
Yes?
Thank you for the restraint you're about to show.
Happy birthday, Mrs. Messina.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Gather around, everyone. I have a present for Abuelita. Sean, please.
Mrs. Messina, Courtney has told me how important you are in her life, and we wanted to give you something special for your birthday. So, here it is. Our gift to you, the gift of a song.
Now the hacienda's dark, the town is sleeping. Now the time has come to part, the time for weeping. Vaya con Dios, my darling.
Oh, boy.
He's telling an 89-year-old woman to go with God.
Shh.
Vaya con Dios, my darling. Vaya con Dios, my love.
Happy birthday.
Bravo! I love this boy.
Oh, happy birthday.
You think I'm just an old coat hanging in your closet? Well, that shows how much you know. There's a constant stream of men in and out of here, day and night. I can't get them out of my hair.
There's another one. So, Cutler and I go into the bedroom, or...
Hey, Ma, is that you?
Yes,
good night.
Come on in. Come in.
Did you have a good time?
No, dear.
Was she mean to you again?
She was, who she is.
Sorry. What did Ignacio do?
Ignacio did what he does. He yelled at her very quickly in Spanish and told me not to take it personally.
It's personal.
She's 89 years old. Amy, she's set in her ways. I can take the high road.
Well, once she figures out how Ignacio feels about you, she's going to change her tune. I know a little bit about tough moms. They have a big bark, but in the end, they just want their kids to be happy.
That's not true at all. But thank you.
You're welcome.
Did what's the name, David, get back today?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
And?
I'll be okay. Going to bed.
Me too.
Come on, Lauren, get in the car!
I'm down here, Mom.
Oh, hey, Victor.
Oh, hi, Mr. Square.
Well, you're a long way from home, aren't you?
He had his carpool drop him off. He's sitting with us.
If it's okay.
Yeah. Why?
He just needs a ride, Mom.
No, he actually had a ride. He went out of his way to stop by here. And I'm just wondering if there's a reason other than wanting to see you for an extra 15 minutes.
Elle wanted me here to help her ask you.
Ask me what?
Nothing. Let's go to school. We can talk in the car.
No, we can talk here. What do you want to ask me, Victor?
Can Elle come to the skate park with me this afternoon?
I would mainly just be watching Honest Mom. The kids there are, like, so good at it. Victor's, like, amazing.
Yeah, I've heard.
Please, Miss Gray. All of our friends go and it's a lot of fun. And I promise not to teach her anything too dangerous.
And they even have adults who supervise and a first aid station right next to the place where you skate.
What does that tell? If you break your arm, I swear to God, I'm gonna break the other one. And then I'm gonna come looking for you.
I can respect that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
By law, I have two choices. Send Travis Cooper to a juvenile facility, or send him back to the same situation he was in. Well, neither one is very satisfactory in this case. I think you have an exceptional son. Part of that is your doing, and part of that is who he was born to be. But we can't pretend he's a run-of-the-mill kid. He's not. He's bright, he's sensitive, he's talented, he's hardworking. So, we have to figure out how to keep this boy out of jail. Personally, I think you should let him join the circus. With one or both of you as a chaperone, but let him go. Do some research. See if Cirque du Soleil has an internship program. Or carve out a schedule with the kumquats and let him be homeschooled on the road. But embrace his uniqueness. Most kids like Travis have no choice but to endure junior high and high school. But he has you two. And I have great faith that you will rise to the challenge of parenting this special kid. Now, I can't force you to let Travis walk on a tightrope, but I can force you into some family counseling. And obviously, there is an emotional component to Travis's problems. So, Mrs. Cooper, here's your chance to work things out as a family with some help. And Travis, give them a chance.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I'll see everyone back here in 3 months and we'll see how it goes. Thank you.
Judge Gray.
Yeah. What's wrong?
I was at the ER. There was an accident at the skate park.
Oh my God.
Car was driving too fast in the parking lot.
Was she hit?
No, but Victor was.
Excuse me?
Oh, honey.
Excuse me?
Are you okay?
Does anybody work here? Lauren, where's Victor? Is he back here?
He's in surgery. They won't tell me anything. They said they could only tell you.
Lauren, what happened?
These guys were speeding in the parking lot. And I hit him. I didn't see it. I just heard the brake squeal.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a 12-year-old son who was hit by a car. Can you tell me where he is?
They took him to surgery. Wait here. Someone will be out to talk to you.
You know what kind of shape he's in?
That's as much as I know. I have to tend to this patient.
David, I'm gonna call Kyle. These doctors will never tell anything to mere mortals. Hey, Kyle. Kyle, it's me. Can you pick up? It's an emergency. Hi. It's me. I need help.
Please, do you have to do that? Is that necessary? Maxine!
What is going on?
They say she lied. The other girls changed their story, and now they're charging Sally with perjury. Do something, Maxine, please.
I'm Maxine Gray with DCF. Now, why is this child in handcuffs? Do you have any idea what she's been through?
Not much, according to her friends. They say the three of them lied about the attack so they wouldn't get in trouble for going to the mall after school.
How do you know these girls aren't lying now?
They have receipts which place them at the mall at the time of the alleged attack.
May I please have a word with her?
Not until she's been processed.
Don't worry, honey. I'll be right behind you. I'll be right behind you.
Hey, Peter. Did she go to sleep? Good. No, we're still waiting. Okay, I will. Yeah. I love you too. Bye.
How's Lauren?
She's good. Peter says she's almost asleep. Do you want me to call Victor's grandmother?
No, I don't want to scare her, till we know something.
What? He was out of surgery. They had to take him back. His blood pressure began to bottom out, and they think it's an abdominal hemorrhage, possibly a rupture.
What does that mean?
He still has internal bleeding. They haven't figured out where it's coming from.
What do you mean they haven't figured it out? Don't they have some way to figure that out?
They're working on that. Look, I did some checking. The two surgeons you have in there with him are top-notch. One of them is the head of the trauma team and pediatric surgery. You got lucky. He was on his way out the door, but they caught him in time.
Lucky.
I'm sorry, that was a bad choice of words.
Kyle, just tell us the truth. Is he out of the woods?
Like, he's got great doctors. And they are doing everything they can.
Look, she asked you a yes or a no question. What is it with you people and your hedging and your euphemisms? That's my son in there. I have a right to know the truth.
Look, at my best educated guess, I'd say 70-30.
Then I'll make it.
No. I'm gonna go back in.
Oh, God.
David, I'm not a religious person, but I cannot imagine a God that would take Victor from you.
I can.
Then why are we here?
Hello?
I'm not really sure how this works. I just light a candle on behalf of somebody.
Yeah, that's the idea. Here.
It's for a boy named Victor. If you need to know. He was hit by a car.
I'll add Victor to my prayers.
Can you add me and Lauren as well? Lauren is my daughter. She wasn't hit. She's just scared.
You bet. Okay.
Because of you, an innocent man spent 6 months in jail.
I see the man in the park every day. He's always looking through trash cans for food. He sleeps on a bench. I thought he'd be better off in jail. At least he'd be warm and they'd feed him.
Sally, that was not your decision to make. You took a man's freedom because you wouldn't tell your foster mother you were at the mall.
I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't want you to take me away from her. But you have no idea what she does to me.
Who? Pam? What does she do to you?
Hits me everywhere but the face. That way no one ever knows.
You're telling me your foster mother beats you?
She does. It's more than that. She burns my legs with cigarettes.
Sally, these are very disturbing accusations.
Sometimes she holds me down on the bed, pulls my pants down, and sticks her fingers at me. And she tells me not to tell anybody, or she'll come in my room and hurt me again.
Sally, stop. Stop. Those things were done to you when you were 5 years old. I removed you from your mother and your stepfather because I believe those things were done to you. I do not believe that Pam Morton has abused you.
You were there.
What are you talking about?
When she held me down one time, I remember you were there. You knew.
No.
You watched her put things inside me and you wouldn't do anything about it.
And Sally, I will get you the help you need.
You were there, Mrs. Gray. You let this happen. I'm going to tell them what you did. I'm going to tell them what you did.
She's very upset to see that.
I'm going to tell them what you did, Mrs. Gray. Why don't you listen to me?
It's okay.
What's it mean?
He's gonna be okay. They found the bleeding and stopped it. His blood pressure's back to normal. He has a concussion, but they're watching that, and they had to remove his spleen, but it's not a big deal. I can go through all of it with you.
He's already allergic to peanuts.
It's about the same amount of seriousness. I mean, you're going to be careful about certain things, but he'll most likely die of something else, hopefully old age.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Listen, I'm sorry about before.
I understand.
When can I see him?
Soon. I'll be back.
Thank God, huh?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank God.
I guess I should go home, see about my kids.
Thanks for staying with me.
David, I'm happy to be your friend.
We both know that ship sailed.
There is no other ship.
Victor?
He's okay, honey.
Has a cannabis ever worked once? The label should say take $10.99 and pour it down the drain. Except it wouldn't go. It would just sit there in some greasy water waiting for some grumpy guy with his butt crack showing to come over and snake his secret plumbing tools through the pipes while he barks at me about what a bad sink owner I am and charges me $250 for the whole lovely experience.
Good morning, dear.
Not so far.
Lauren asked me to remind you to ask David about a convenient time to visit.
Thank you. My plate wasn't full enough already. You know, remember, Mom, where we used to give big speeches to me about how the world was my oyster and I could do whatever I wanted?
I'm certain I never said anything about the world being any kind of shellfish.
Why didn't you just say to me, honey, life is a pain in the ass. Get used to it.
Good morning, everybody. I'm not coming home today after work. I'm taking the week off. We're playing a couple nights at a club in Soho. I'm going to crash with a friend of Shelby's, so I don't even know when I'll be back. But it doesn't matter because Jillian's got the kids till the weekend. Oh, Amy, sink's backed up. You should really call someone. Bye. See you whenever. I got my cell if anyone needs me.
Just keep telling yourself this is what Bruce Springsteen's mom puts up with.
No, she put up with this 30 years ago, and now she gets perfectly lovely Christmas presents and fly around the world in private jets.
Mom, will you please ask Victor?
Yeah, I'm on it, honey. Eat your breakfast.
Victor gets out of the hospital tomorrow.
Yes, you've mentioned that. In fact, I was going to suggest a big Victor homecoming countdown clock on the front lawn.
Hey, Hubble's Plumbing?
Victor said his dad looks really upset if he mentions you. Does that make you feel better?
No, honey, I want David to be happy.
Yes, I'll hold.
Even if he marries someone else?
Yeah, even if.
If Victor ever dumps me, I hope he gains 100 pounds and all his hair falls out and gets tons of pimples. Forgets how to dress cool, so no girl ever looks at me again in his life.
I want to.
You little monkey.
Sean, are you flirting with your computer?
Courtney and I are just, Did you by any chance listen to NPR this morning? She fixed it so that when she IMs me, it does that.
It makes a kissing sound and giggles.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to invade your privacy. Carry on.
Hey, Maxine. Have you got a minute?
Gabby Weller. Well, it's been quite a while. How's Mystic? She must be,
15. Just got her learner's permit. Do you believe it?
No, I do not. Last time I saw you two, she was showing me some hideous doll that cried until you put the right colored spoon in its mouth.
Yeah, it goes by fast. She's a great kid, Maxine. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Please.
The thing is, I'm kind of slipping. I'm thinking maybe DCF should take custody of Mystic again.
Slipping how?
You know, the drug thing again. I was thinking if they could just take her for a little while until I can get myself back on solid ground, you know?
I'm sorry to hear this, Gabby. You've had 5 clean years, last time I checked. A steady job?
Value Mart, I'm still there.
Tell me exactly what has happened.
Well, I went to a party the other night and I smoked a joint. And I know that might not seem like much to you, but I know me. And once those floodgates open... Anyway, next morning I was already thinking about searching old day runners and finding my dealer's number.
All right. This is the name of a drug counselor. I want you to call her today. Then after you've met with her, I want you to call me. Breaking up a family is never the first step. And I'd like to think it won't come to that.
Okay, Maxine. If that's what I have to do. Thanks.
All right, we're here in review of Casey Ives' charge of threatening. I see the defendant is present, as is counsel.
Roberta Orr, Your Honor, and frankly, I'm wondering what we're all doing here.
I'm sure the state will be happy to enlighten you, Mr. Friedman.
Your Honor, we're here because this young man is a walking time bomb.
Yeah, right.
Your Honor, I would like the state to avoid using charged language when referring to my client. A walking time bomb, really.
It's a fair request, Mr. Friedman.
Actually, Your Honor, the state feels that that's an accurate characterization. We will prove that this defendant wrote highly threatening messages on the internet, and a subsequent search of his locker yielded a hit list.
A hit list, please.
And a working floor plan of the high school.
Are you saying that the authorities suspect a plot to attack the school?
I don't think he was planning on making a papier-mâché replica for the art fair, Your Honor.
The state has decided my client was going to use a piece of paper to commit a crime. How do we know I'm not going to use my fist to punch Mr. Friedman in the mouth? Perhaps your marshal should arrest me before that happens.
Don't tempt me, Ms. Orr. Mr. Van Exel, when can we hear testimony in this matter?
3:30.
3:30, attorneys, and given the gravity of this subject matter, please have your consummate professional faces on. Understood? Good. See everyone then.
I was thinking we could go in September when my summer work slows down.
On a trip.
People go on vacations. It's not unheard of.
Together?
Well, we could go on separate trips, but I don't think it would be as much fun.
And how many hotel rooms were we thinking that we'd have on this trip?
Depends.
On what?
On where we are by then. If we're a one-room couple, well, then we'll have one room. If we're a two-room couple, well, then 2 rooms. However, there's a chance we could start off as a 2-room couple and end up as a 1-room couple.
And there's a chance we'd do the reverse.
All I know is this. I'm going on my annual vacation in September, and I can't imagine going to another place to watch sunsets on another continent without you.
I'm passing love notes.
Oh, the kids.
Yes. I'm supposed to tell Lauren that the new Black Eyed Peas CD is, like, totally sweet.
We'll certainly pass along some version of that. So Victor's coming home tomorrow?
Yeah. He's doing great. Thanks for the cookies. That was a big hit. He went through them in about 15 minutes.
Did you help?
No. No, I was good.
Lauren wanted me to ask you when she can come to see him.
Anytime. Really. I mean, he's staying at Kelly's mother's place for the next few days. She's going to look after him while I'm at work. But Lauren's welcome at any time. I mean, it's actually closer to your house, anyway.
Well, let them work it out. I'll just be a taxi.
Amy. If you change your mind.
I'm not going to.
Vice Principal Heffron, when did you first become concerned about the defendant's writings?
They were brought to my attention by a student, Mitchell Kirby. He had printed out several pages from KCI's website and brought them to me.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, I'd like to have Mr. Heffron read a passage from the website in question.
I'll allow it.
It's entitled People Who Should Die by Casey Ives. The mouth breathers, the bullies, the jocks and their stupid girlfriends, the punks with their stupid nose rings and eyebrow rings and belly button rings. And then he goes into a long diatribe against whoever developed the Xbox. Apparently, it didn't live up to Mr. Ives' expectations.
Your Honor, clearly these are the ramblings of a teenager, not to be taken seriously.
The state takes them very seriously, Your Honor. Especially after a search of the defendant's locker led to the discovery of a hit list.
A hit list,
A list
please.
bearing the names of students and teachers in Casey Ives' handwriting. And the police also found a detailed blueprint of the high school with various locations highlighted.
Clearly, Your Honor, such a search was a direct violation of my client's rights under the Fourth Amendment.
State of Connecticut versus Chandler, Your Honor, states search of a student's papers and or property will be allowed in the presence of just cause.
What just cause? He didn't like the Xbox?
The defendant's own statements are sufficient grounds for a conviction in this case, especially when viewed in combination with the items found in the
Combination,
search.
because the state has combined them. The names could be his Christmas card list.
All right. That's enough. Now, obviously, the burden of proof falls upon the state, and your client does have the right against self-incrimination. However, it might be helpful to hear from Mr. Ives.
We agree, Your Honor.
Mr. Van Exel, when can we schedule that?
Tomorrow at 9:30.
Tomorrow at 9:30. Thank you.
Gabby? Gabby, it's Maxine Gray. Gabby? Mystic. Dear God, Mystic, where is your mother?
Work. I didn't want to call her.
It's okay, sweetheart. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yes, I need it. Don't you dare put me on hold. It's gonna be all right, honey. I need an ambulance right away. My name is Maxine Gray. I'm with the Department of Children and Families. I have a very sick child. She's spitting up blood.
Help him out there, honey. He's got that funky fly arm. Push the button. Push the button. Yes, the big red one. Push it. Push the button. Crush him. Enter. Hey. You're not dressed. That's subjective.
Look, I don't know who you are, but if you can get him off that couch, I will detail your car.
She means it, too. This is my roommate, Donna, the reluctant attorney. She's currently avoiding her life, trying to clean up mine. Donna, say hello to Buck.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Donna, I can take it from here.
Cool. I'll see you later. That car offer still stands.
Now, come on, Kyle. We got like 10 minutes.
Well, that was today? The ride-along thing?
So you're flaking?
No, I'm just, I'm flaking.
I thought you wanted to do this.
I do. I got a lot going on right now.
Yeah. I'd hate to tear you away from all this.
Hey, next time, I promise I'm there. You just say when.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
Be dressed. Don't flake. There's a thing I want to talk to you about.
Whoa, what thing?
Just a thing. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Excuse me. I've been waiting for information on Mystic Weller.
Weller.
15 years old, vomiting blood.
Right. They're processing her release. She should be out any minute.
You're sending her home?
I could rerun tests, but she's already had plenty. According to her chart, this is her 9th ER visit this year. She has gallbladder disease, bad and getting worse. These episodes kick in every couple of months. Unfortunately, nothing is going to alleviate her symptoms until she has surgery.
Forgive my ignorance, but if she's already been diagnosed, then why has that not happened?
Oh, it's on a calendar scheduled for January.
That's 8 months from now.
SWI, sick without insurance. Like every other hospital in this country, we have a long wait list for uninsured patients seeking elective surgeries.
Electives? It's not as if she's requesting liposuction.
Believe me, this is not my favorite part of the job. We're one of the few hospitals in Hartford that'll even see uninsured patients.
Exactly what do you suggest she do, doctor? Go home and try to stay alive long enough for you to treat her?
Honestly, she'd be better off if her gallbladder bursts. Then she becomes an emergency and we have the authority to operate.
And if it bursts, and she doesn't have time to get here?
I don't make the policy. I'm like you. I'm just doing my job.
Our dinner was great, Amy. Thank you so much for inviting us.
Well, you don't have to wait for an invitation, Julian. I just thought it'd be easier with Peter out of town. How's it going?
Okay, I guess. Therapy is helping, I think. Of course, I can only assume he's still seeing that redhead in his band.
You know about her?
Oh, yes. In the spirit of open communication, Peter has been communicating his head off about her.
Is that who he went to New York with?
He went to New York with her?
No, not with her, just at the same time. They had a gig.
Yeah, right, the old gig excuse.
They said they were going to crash at a friend's house, whatever that means.
Oh, it used to mean taking a lot of drugs at the home of somebody who was a friend of somebody and waking up 3 days later and trying to find your wallet and anyone you'd ever seen before.
Right. Well, in Peter's case, it probably means sleeping on a fold-out couch to avoid paying the hotel bill.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Kyle, you've been very quiet about your life recently. Is there anything new?
Not really. I quit my job.
What?
I quit my job.
So you're going to try and find a better residency?
No, I just gave up medicine entirely. But that's really all I want to say about it.
I don't understand.
Me either, really. That's really for now. Will you pass the rolls?
I had dinner with a very nice man named Matt. Just dinner. I didn't spend the night. He wanted me to, but I told him I was still married. I have to admit, though, I was flattered to have the offer.
Sasha Holcomb came to school today with a hickey.
I got nothing.
Thank God.
You've got Casey Ives on the stand first up, and back-to-back Grand Theft Autos. My prom's coming up. Nobody wants to drive their dad's car. And after lunch, I piled on the silliest stuff I could find. Thought it'd do you some good.
Oh, sweet.
That's what I'm here for, to be sweet. You doing okay?
I don't know. Do you have to be Catholic to be a nun?
Been giving up on men entirely. Just throwing out the baby with the bathwater.
I think the bathwater needs to be drained and tested for E. coli. You heard from Mia?
Rebecca's gotten a few postcards. Nothing about when she's coming home.
Are we pathetic?
No.
What's our excuse?
Our memoirs are shaping up nicely.
First 3 times they just gave her an antacid and sent her home. And then finally they gave her some tests and they found the gallstones. It's been over a year and she just keeps getting sicker and sicker.
Gabby, you're not really having a slip, are you?
I will if I have to. If she were in foster care, she'd be covered by the state maximum. She could have the surgery tomorrow.
Your employer doesn't offer any kind of medical plan?
On the books, I'm part-time, 39 hours a week. Anything on top of that I clock is called overtime. They set it up like that so they don't have to pay for health insurance. Maxine, I can't keep watching her suffer. And what if...
Gabby, as much as I sympathize, faking a drug problem is not the answer. And returning to drugs is certainly not the answer.
Then what is?
Universal coverage. But until we have that, I just... Let me figure out what to do.
Okay. I admit that I wrote that stuff on my blog. But it was nothing. I was just going off. Because of people. What about people? They don't get me.
Your Honor, people don't get me. This is precisely the kind of isolationist thinking that leads to violence, especially when you combine it with a house that looks like a Smith & Wesson museum.
Objection, Your Honor. The state is combining again.
Sustained, Miss Orr.
My son and I go duck hunting, Your Honor, just like the vice president.
Sit down, Mr. Ives. Is that true, Casey? Are there a lot of guns at your house?
My dad has some guns. He took me hunting a couple times, like he said. I thought it was stupid and boring. Here's what I don't get. Rap stars talk about killing people all the time. And they sell millions of CDs and they're on the radio. My stupid website gets maybe 75 hits a day. So how come rap stars are living in mansions and driving Escalades, and I end up suspended from school and sitting in a courtroom with a lawyer saying I'm a time bomb? Look, I'm sorry if what I wrote freaked anybody out. I never meant to, scare anybody.
David. Hi. No one answered the front door. I thought they might be back here.
Oh, I'm waiting. Maxine should be home in a few minutes.
Okay. You going to Spain?
Oh, I don't know. It's just door number 1. We're going to go somewhere in the fall, but I'm going to let Maxine decide. What, do you think it's a bad idea to let her decide?
No, just envy.
Greetings. Menfolk in the garden. Where are your cigars and brandy?
I told you we forgot something. I'm looking for Amy. You know when she's going to be back?
Actually, she said she had a dinner engagement this evening and was going to be late. Would you like me to tell her that you stopped by?
Yeah, yes. Please, thank you. Good night.
What's that?
Oh, my travel agent put these together. I have Ireland for your family, Spain for my family, and China, which I hear you've always wanted to visit. I don't get jet lag, so we could do all 3. I'll just leave these here and you decide.
Are you completely certain that I'm not dreaming you?
Well, if you are, keep dreaming.
I'm sorry, did Amy say where the meeting was? It's important.
In Waterbury, at the something Stone Inn.
Thank you.
I didn't realize you were a member of the Women's Bar Association.
Went by your house. Your mother said you'd be here.
So you drove to Waterbury?
My boss isn't exactly in love with me right now. I couldn't afford another sleepless night, so...
What's gonna change that?
You hearing me out.
Do I have a choice?
Of course you do. I didn't come here to apologize for going out of town. It was the right thing for me to do, but I don't blame you for being angry. I know it's not fixable. Amy, what I told you about Kelly the other night, I've never said those words out loud. I used every connection I had to keep it out of the paper so that Victor wouldn't read it. But telling you I couldn't help but relive it. The driving, clears my head. I didn't mean to go that far. I don't know what I meant to do. I just think... I wanted to be sure. I'm sorry for everything I've put you through. I know that I'm done running. And I know that the only thing that's gonna make you believe that is time. I'm asking you for that time. I don't have any justification to offer you. Except I didn't expect... I was caught off guard.
What caught you off guard?
I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you.
Hi, Lexi. Gabby, may I come in?
Oh, of course.
When was the last time you dusted?
What?
Look at this filth. You call this a home? This is absolute squalor. I cannot allow a child of Connecticut to languish in these unsanitary living conditions. I will be back here at 4 o'clock sharp to remove your daughter from this home. She will be placed in foster care, and she will not be returned until this place is livable. Naturally, I will alert the state as to her medical condition. Since I don't know how long it will take her to clean up this pigsty, I will recommend they schedule surgery immediately. Is that all clear?
Yes, it's very clear.
Good.
Well, as the defense has pointed out repeatedly, the problem with this case is one of perspective. It can look one way or it can look another, depending on where you are standing. Where this court is standing is on the Constitution. The right to free speech is precisely the right that is shielding the defendant. He has the right to list categories of people that he thinks the world would be better off without. So does everyone in this room. It might be distasteful, might be politically incorrect, or even scary, but it is what people have died in wars for. So, there you have it. As for his lists of teachers and students and his floor plans of the school, again, the defense is correct. The only thing that connects those things to the website is that the state has put it all in a folder and called it a case. On the other hand, I am obviously well aware of the amount of violence in schools today, and as the mother of a middle school student, I cannot simply dismiss this case and go on my merry way. So therefore, my ruling is as follows. I'm continuing this case without adjudication for 2 months on the condition that Mr. Ives attends 60 hours of anger management and attends counseling with his family. We will meet back here in 2 months for a progress report. And, good luck. We're done.
Thank you.
No, but, yeah. No. It's a good song. It just has a wimpy bass line. It needs some rearranging. Look, let me take a shot at it, and you'll see, okay? Yeah. I gotta go. I'll call you back in a little while, okay? Yeah, me too. All right, bye. What?
Nothing. You look cute. Sort of.
Thank you. Sort of.
So how was New York?
It was great, actually. There was this guy from a record company there who asked for our demo. A small company, but still.
Wow. That's great, Peter. Congratulations. I guess next you'll be going on tour.
No, but we might be going into the studio.
Really? It's great. Well, it sounds like you're in a good place.
Frankly, I might be in the best place I've ever been in my whole life. I don't mean that as a dig. It's just how things are.
No, I see. So what does that mean for us?
Well, isn't that what we're in therapy to find out?
I thought we were in therapy to try and save our marriage.
If that's what we decide is best.
I don't see how either of us can think straight when you are running around the country with a lounge singer.
She's not a lounge singer.
I don't care what she is, Peter. It's a waste of time and money to go to a marriage counselor when you're involved with another woman. That I know.
Okay. Here's what I know. I took you out for a lovely romantic dinner. You stood up and you announced that you weren't in love with me anymore. You had to go find yourself. Now you're tired of that and you want to get back together? What am I supposed to do? Check in with you every hour and move in and out of my house according to your latest whim?
We have children to think about.
We had children when you threw me out of my house.
What are you saying?
I don't know.
Are you saying it's over?
If I am, Jillian, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Everything Walt needs is in his bag. I'll pick him up on Sunday night, usual time.
Sean, if you and your computer keep this up, you're going to cause a scandal.
Oh, I wouldn't be the one pointing fingers about scandal if I were you.
Pardon?
Well, I mean, I'm not the one skirting the edge of an Old Testament commandment, albeit on a technicality.
I know there's a joke in there somewhere.
Ignacio and Francesca. Courtney told me last night how they never actually got divorced. So, mock me all you want, but I'm not the one gallivanting around with a married man. Oh my God. Courtney told me everyone knew.
I suppose that would be everyone, except me.
I never would have said anything if I thought for a minute.
Sean, I know that.
Hi.
Hi.
Come in. Can I take your coat?
No. So, what you said, I know you did not say that lightly.
No.
But it doesn't change anything. I mean, it doesn't change. We never made it to couples therapy.
No, we didn't.
And if there's any hope for us, I really think we should do that, before we even have dinner again.
Okay.
Because. What is this?
What?
Your coffee table is full of travel books?
Yeah,
Okay, you know what?
I got... What?
Never mind.
Where are you going?
Away from you.
Why?
David, you think I look stupid? You say you're in love with me, and then you're just gonna run away again. Only this time you're gonna plan better.
No, you're wrong.
I don't think so.
You're wrong. Listen, hey.
What are you doing?
Come here. There's a travel site on my computer screen I want to show you.
Great, you're planning a trip online. I hear that's very convenient.
No, I'm pricing a trip online.
Good. Get a good deal. I wouldn't want running away from me to cramp your style.
Hey. You look at the box here that says number of adults. Ignacio was telling me about a trip he's taking with your mom, and I was pricing a fantasy. All you can be mad about is me being stupid.
Well, we are nowhere near ready to take a trip together.
Oh, I know that.
And I've already been to the Bahamas. I'd want to go to someplace I haven't been before. Oh, you're pricing multiple fantasies.
There wasn't anything on TV.
So you're that certain I would take you back?
No, not at all.
Because I almost didn't, David. I need somebody to be there for me.
I know.
I deserve that.
You do.
And so far, I haven't seen one sign that you're capable of doing that.
I will. You said it yourself. Everybody's got baggage, right?
When did I say that?
You said we wouldn't find anything easy.
That's not the same thing. doing?
You're arguing semantics.
See, that's another thing. You can never get out of prosecutor mode. That is an area we haven't even had time to touch
You can
on.
dissect us until the cows come home, but you can't deny what happens between us.
I'm not denying it, David. I'm just not 16 years old anymore. And
I have some kind of an off switch. You can just turn it on and off.
Okay, you know what you're doing now.
Like
you know what you're doing now.
What?
You're picking a fight.
I'm not.
You know,
picking
because
a fight.
we have one nice moment, and then you.
I'm not. Come here.
Hi. I was thinking maybe we could go get a decaf latte or a nice glass of wine and talk about where we'll be spending our vacation.
I would prefer to talk about it here. I've come to a decision. I will be going to China, and you can go to hell.
This is more boring than the Coma Ward.
Come on. Where else can you watch real-life cops go after real-life bad guys? People do this in front of their TVs for hours.
No. They watch high-speed chases.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't get that. 9 times out of 10, the guy comes out with his hands up and a goofy look on his face.
No shirt on.
And people let their dinner get cold for that. Go figure. So what do you think?
About the SWAT team doctor thing? I just quit being a doctor. Why would I want to do it again?
Because it's totally different in the hospital. You'd be out here with cops.
So I'd still be a doctor, but I could get killed?
Oh, most of the time it's like this. You know, waiting around for them to breach a place and then make sure no one gets a splinter when they kick the door down.
Great, so I could still be a doctor, but it'd be really boring.
And the pay would suck.
You know, don't ever try to feed your kids as a used car salesman.
Strike team, it's a go. Stay here and stay down.
Freeze, police!
Don't talk. Don't talk. Just breathe. Get it.
Cover us! Civilian down!
No, it's not.
That's the first time I've sat through the night in 2 years, Amy.
I'm gonna give you a gold star.
Yeah. You want to play hooky today?
What are we gonna do?
We'll think of something.
Mm-hmm. I'd like it more planned out than
Victor, I can't ever get you up this early when I'm trying to get you. Sorry. Thought it was my son. What? You're kidding. Tell me. I'll be there in 2 hours. He got a hit.
What?
He got a hit. A forensics detective friend of mine named John up in Greenwich. He got a hit. There was a partial print on the knife. You can't run a partial print. You have to imagine where the core is and try it. Run it, you're wrong. You try it again. It's like trying to win the lottery. This morning, he got a hit.
So you mean...
He knows who killed my wife.
Judge Gray, do you have any comments? What's going on? Judge Gray, you mean you haven't heard?
Casey Ives shot and killed both of his parents and his 8-year-old sister last night. You released him from custody. How do you feel about that?
A comment on the boy, Judge Gray. Do you care to comment?
Judge Gray? Comment, please.
Judge Gray, please. You feel that?
And here's another one. In Connecticut, Judge Amy Gray heard a case where a 14-year-old boy was arrested with a hit list and a blueprint of the school in his locker.
Is Mom gonna lose her job?
Oh, no. A lot of people are going to blame her and make a lot of noise, but that's what people do. It'll all eventually blow over.
He ordered 60 hours of anger management therapy and let the kid
Did
go.
you hear that? Bill O'Reilly just said your name.
7 hours later, he shot and killed his parents and his 8-year-old sister.
Oh, my God.
Where were you?
It seems Judge Gray was more concerned
It's a long story, honey, but I'm fine.
than she was about the lives of 3 innocent people.
Oh, those poor people.
Hey, Judge Gray, wake up!
I couldn't have seen this coming.
This
could I?
kid did
Not
nothing
without
to
a crystal
hide
ball.
his violent intentions. He put them on the internet for
Uncle
everybody
Peter
to
says it'll all blow over.
Oh, my God.
Police were
Amy, did you lock the front door? I thought I did.
What's going on? Your front lawn looks like the red carpet at the Oscars.
Oh, my God. Kyle, what's happened now?
I got shot.
What?
No, it's okay. It just grazed my shoulder. So now I got the knife scar on this shoulder and the bullet scar on the other shoulder, and I'm going to be a chick magnet at the beach.
You got shot? With a gun?
Well, yeah, unless the bad guy threw the bullet at me, which I suppose is possible. But it's fine. I'm fine. In fact, I'm great.
So, Judge Gray, we'd love to have you on the Factor to explain yourself. And if you sleep well tonight, I'd like to know how.
Thank you, Bill, for that
Are you okay? Did Bill O'Reilly just say your name?
How did you get shot?
Okay, so I go on the stakeout with this cop friend of mine, and things go nuts, and he tells me to stay in the car, but you know me, I don't listen, and I ended up catching this bullet in my shoulder, but the whole thing makes me realize I want to join the strike team.
You got shot, and that made you realize you wanted to join a strike team.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing this thing where they send doctors to the academy, so then you go on raids with these guys in case anyone gets hurt, and you know, it's still medicine. Ann Mex, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Mom, what's wrong?
Kyle is...
You were upset before, Kyle.
Amy's...
Mom?
I don't want Uncle Kyle to be on a strike team where people get shot.
It's okay. I've already been shot. What are the odds I'm going to get shot again?
Well, if you're on the strike team, I'd say they're pretty high.
Mom!
Peter.
Well, it's the truth. Mom, are you crying?
No, I'm not. What's wrong?
Okay, next time I have a life-altering epiphany, I'm sharing it with another family.
Before I ask what's going on out front, I have a more important question. Are Peter and I too old for bunk beds?
Previously on Judging Amy. Casey Ives shot and killed both of his parents and his 8-year-old sister last night. You released him from custody. How do you feel about that?
I've come to a decision. I will be going to China, and you can go to hell.
There was a partial print on the knife. This morning, he got a hit.
So you mean...
He knows who killed my wife.
Are you saying it's over?
If I am, Jillian,
You have no one to blame but yourself.
I understand that you hate me, but is it absolutely necessary for you to hate this baby too?
Before I ask what's going on out front, I have a more important question. Are Peter and I too old for bunk beds? Whoa. That's weird. There's no coffee. And no food.
And no mom. Where is she?
Out there.
I thought she stopped smoking.
I took her car to the car wash the other day. All the ashtrays are stuffed, even in the back. I don't get it. Does she twist around to put them out?
Morning.
Hey, Mom.
There's no coffee.
And no food.
I was in the market yesterday, shopping for what I calculated was approximately my 16,000th breakfast in this kitchen. I bought frozen waffles for Peter, blueberry muffins for Amy, and organic muesli for Vincent because he's been in San Francisco. The cashier was running it through, and suddenly I walked out to the car and rolled up the window and screamed. Then I said, Maxine, it might be time for a change. Start with breakfast. So I'm having my breakfast out. You're all welcome to join me. Dress for rain. We have what your father used to call a Hartford sky. It's rather gray. The color of insurance.
Okay, I really hate to ask you this, but has David called this morning?
No.
Because he's in New Mexico. We keep missing each other.
What's he doing there?
He's overseeing Samuel Parker's extradition back to Connecticut.
Is that the guy who killed his wife?
Yeah.
David's not allowed anywhere near that kid.
Technically no, but you know, it's too important, so he's overlooking everybody's shoulder, driving them crazy.
Whoa. We're not going that way. Follow me.
Okay. Anyway, New Mexico speeds things up so I get my boyfriend back.
Did you say boyfriend? What are you, 10?
What? You prefer I'd say my lover?
No, don't say that.
Judge Gray, we're condemned.
To what?
Sealing lists down over the weekend. Good thing it didn't happen during a session. Personally, I think I would have survived, but it wouldn't have been pretty for you.
You could have had my job if you'd ever taken the bar.
They say we might have to be out of here for almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I'm already backed up.
And Judge Sobel stopped by looking for you.
Judge Henry Sobel, the chief court administrator for the entire state of Connecticut.
That's the guy.
Why is he here? Is this about the Casey Ives case? Am I being fired? Where's he now?
He said he'd hunt you down. That he wasn't going to leave until he'd seen you.
That's great. That's just great.
Pull it out.
This is David McLaren. Please leave a message.
Hi, it's me again. So, my courtroom's caved in and I think I'm in trouble. Where are you?
You want to hear a joke, Maxine? It's really funny.
I hate jokes. They usually involve the unlikely pairing of priests and rabbis who, for no good reason, are always playing golf with Hitler.
Well, you know, golf is funny. I mean, look at the pants.
What is that?
It's the report on the special needs kids in foster care who are about to start first grade. Anthony Bird. It seems that we may have... Don't get mad.
Say it, John.
Lost him.
Isn't he in the computer?
And apparently not all the files made the transfer.
Well, so instead of placing my next 100 children, you want me to do detective work because someone couldn't be bothered to file their report properly?
You'll clear it up in 3 phone calls.
That's not the point. We have computers. We have more or less educated social workers. There is no excuse.
I know, Maxine, but Anthony Bird has been misfiled. Let me know what you find out.
Ignacio, what a nice surprise.
If this is a bad time, I could...
No, it's a good time.
Thanks. I really feel stupid doing this, but it's been 3 months since your mother slammed the door on me, and she refuses to take my calls, and she sends back the flowers I send her, and at the risk of sounding like somebody who can't take a hint, I thought I'd give it one more try.
She heard from somebody else that you're still married.
Well, I am, but she didn't hear why.
I'd like to know that myself.
I come from a very, very traditional Catholic family, and divorce is unacceptable, particularly for my mother. So I agreed to honor my commitment and stay legally married.
Because you're afraid of your mother?
When you put it like that, it doesn't sound quite so noble.
It's not noble. It's dishonest. You should have told my mother.
If I could just explain this to her, or maybe if you could.
Judge Gray. Sorry. Judge Sobel wants you to meet him in the basement storage room.
Why?
He says he's shopping.
Hello? Judge Sobel, are you here?
Judge Gray, over here.
Oh, I heard you wanted to see me, sir. And by the way, welcome to our courthouse.
Did you even know you had all this stuff in your basement?
Actually, no, I didn't, sir.
We don't throw things away in this state. One of the great things about being chief court administrator is all this cool stuff. I was just picking out some things for my chambers. If you see anything at all.
Well, maybe this bust here. But something tells me that you didn't come here today to help me chair at my courtroom.
No, I didn't, Judge Gray. I would like you to spend a few weeks in our accountability courtroom.
Accountability?
Yes.
Judge Sobel, if I may, with all due respect.
Yes, Judge Gray.
It's speeding tickets. It's truancy. It's little rascal stuff. It's things that we shouldn't be dealing with in juvenile court anyway.
I don't agree. I think the smaller the charge, the sooner we get to the kid, the more impact we can make. Look at that old phone. This phone was used in a time when men still wore hats.
Well, I disagree.
No, they did.
No, not about the hats, but about the basic principles of accountability, at least in this case. There are no lawyers, and I think children need them. In accountability...
It's just you and the kid.
There's no record, no clerk.
And the kid.
There's no adversarial system. It's just... me.
And the kid. And when you peel away all the crap, that's all it's about anyway. Or should be about. Oh, I think that's a portrait of Roosevelt. I gotta dust this off.
Judge Sobel, I have tried to do a conscientious job in my courtroom.
And you have. And it's been condemned, at least for now.
Am I being condemned too? Is this about the Casey Ives case? Is it about my accountability?
Judge Gray, you start tomorrow. Take it easy the rest of the day. Come on, Franklin. By the way, if you ever get a chance, New Haven, storeroom, check it out. It's awesome.
This is David McLaren. Please leave a message.
Hi, it's Amy.
And Amy, if this is you, I love you. I miss you, and I'm on my way home.
Got a minute? Donna, please don't be weird. I've been up all night in an unmarked police car watching people not commit crimes and not need medical attention. I just want to go to bed.
It's just...
Hi.
Heather's here.
10 minutes, that's all.
Oh, I'll be in my room.
I know this is out of the blue, and I'm probably doing it wrong, but I've come to make amends.
Amends? You're working the steps?
Best I can.
What's the deal, Heather? What do you want?
Stay clean and own my part.
You screwed up way too much in my life. You never supported my sobriety. You lied to me about being pregnant. I even flew to your father's house to track down you and my fictitious kid.
I did screw up your life, and I didn't support your sobriety, but I didn't lie about being pregnant. We have a son. His name is...
Okay, just stop, Heather. Just stop right there.
Starting a 90-day residential rehab program in Minnesota next week. My sister will take care of everything until I get out.
You're lying again. I know you're lying.
If you want to know more, my cell phone still works. Bye, Kyle.
Seeing all these kids today.
This is before lunch.
Where are you going to be? Just sitting out here?
Oh, man. Divided everyone into tenors and altos. We're going to have fun.
If you took the bar, I could give some real help.
Thanks for reminding me. So, if you're ready.
Well, Mrs.
I'm just Mom. This is Juvenile, right? That's him.
So, Declan, you understand the charges?
Look at her, fool.
The officer said you were skateboarding.
You want to know if he's guilty? Well, tell her you ain't guilty. See? Next case. Come on.
Hector Moreno. This is your father, Umberto, and Ms. Nunez, the court-appointed interpreter. Okay. Hector. Well, looks like this isn't too good a day for you, is it?
que no es buen día para ti,
Hector.
Héctor.
I'm sorry, did you say something? Because if you did, I didn't hear.
I don't know.
No sé.
You don't know? Well, I don't believe you. I believe you do know.
Bueno, no te creo.
Hector, I said...
I heard.
Te oí.
I hope you did. Because it says here, in junior caught with marijuana at school. Today's your court date. And take off your cap, please.
Quítate la gorra, por favor.
You show up, you go through the metal detector, and,
I don't know.
we'll think about it. Because it's a pretty simple question. All I'm asking for is for you to be accountable. What happened when you show up at court today?
I told you.
That you don't know. Okay. Well, I'll tell you. It says here, you passed through the detectors, saw 2 police officers, acted suspiciously, and deposited a suspicious-looking bag in the trash can. You had the misfortune to be apprehended by the officers in the act of doing so. Those are the facts.
Esos son los datos.
Which you can think about until tomorrow when I want you back here. Okay, thank you. Ms. Kozlowski, who's next?
Yes.
Celia Robinson, I'm...
Maxine Gray, DCF. You placed Martin with me.
You are...
Oh, you're back. I am back. I'm back. You should go way more often.
Just skip the going away. I'll just keep coming back. It's much better. I've brought something for you.
But you were working the whole time.
I was, and I went to the airport. They have many fine shops. Now, I don't know the significance of this, but I would try not to take them off if I were you. And nothing says New Mexico like turquoise.
Honey, I love it. I'm so glad you're back.
I'm back. Really, I'm really back. Almost. You can almost put this behind us.
The trial could last for a year.
I know. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I mean, we'll be together in a year.
Do you think?
Without all this, yeah, I do.
Hello? Oh, hi, Taylor. I don't know. Lauren? Yeah? She's in the other room. Look at her.
Uncle Vincent's teaching me how to play real money poker.
Fabulous. It's Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. Oh my God, you're so kidding.
You have homework.
You really did that?
So do you.
What was he wearing?
Aren't you supposed to be writing a book? Although, I never actually see you writing a book.
Never actually see you reading a book.
That's so stupid.
You are.
What's your stupid book about, anyway?
I'm hungry.
Oh, it's about food? Really?
Did Mom go shopping?
Peter, that is my tapioca.
It's my tapioca.
It's clearly marked with my name on it. Give it.
Amy says that's her tapioca.
Really? I don't know.
No, that doesn't taste like her
Give me the tapioca. It's not funny. You guys, this is so not funny. You guys always say this is funny, and it's just not. Give it to me.
Oh.
Give it. Give me the tapioca, Peter. Give it. I'm telling.
Who? Dad's dead.
Mom likes us better.
Oh, Mom.
We gotta talk about Mom.
Talk about Mom.
And worse than that, we have to talk to Mom.
Yeah, about the smoking.
Yeah, what's up with that? I'm telling you, she's not sleeping at night.
So, go up and ask her about it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. Mom, can I talk to you?
I suppose so.
Just wanted to say hi, and what are you doing? Is that the...
That's the ring that Jared gave me.
Oh, Mom.
I was brought up with some very bad ideas, Amy.
What do you mean?
Women marry, men complete us. Prince Charming.
It's not who you are.
Really? I wouldn't be so sure.
You've always taken care of yourself. You're just lucky to have met a few men along the way who made you happy. There's nothing wrong with that.
I should have quit while I was ahead.
Ignacio came to see me today. He misses you. He, wanted to explain why he did what he did, hoping that you'd listen to me. I like him. He made you smile and took you out dancing, and you wore red. You look so good in red. You ever gonna talk to him?
No.
Where are you going?
Out. I need some air.
There's air here.
Well, air of my own, then.
Mom, I'm worried about you. I don't understand what's going on with you.
I know.
Maxine? Maxine? You've been here all night?
I had a thought.
You found the Anthony Bird files.
I found year 3, but it's close, but not close enough. Actually, I had a thought. I can determine which foster home he is in by process of elimination.
That would mean calling every foster parent in the system, every group home.
No, just the ones who are willing to take special needs children, 6 or under. I was waiting for it to get light outside.
Go home, Maxine. Get some sleep.
I'm fine.
You're going to be worthless by 11:30. Go home.
After I locate Anthony.
Anthony is not missing. His files are.
You said that I could clear this up in 3 phone calls. You were not correct about that, Sean. It'll take more like 300. If I become useless, I will go home. I swear to you.
I'll start the coffee.
Have you done any thinking since yesterday?
About what?
Maybe about the kind of person you want to be? I'm sure your mom and dad...
I'm a person now.
What kind of person, Hector, gets busted for smoking a joint on school grounds and then stuffs a bag full of dope in the trash on the day he goes to see the judge?
That wasn't what it was.
Okay. Well, we're ahead of yesterday. Yesterday you didn't know anything. So what was in the bag?
¿Qué es lo que estaba en la bolsa?
Come on, Hector. What? Pop-Tarts? Well, something's going on.
Algo está pasando.
Because I got your grades. All A's and B's. You're obviously bright. Then 6 months ago, you start getting D's and F's. 2 months later, you're cited for smoking pot at school, so I have to add things up and assume...
Why don't you just put me away?
Why would I do that?
Come on, you know.
No, I don't. You're gonna have to explain it to me.
You don't think about me. No one does. I'm a ghost. Just do it.
Where am I supposed to put you?
Juvenile hall? I'm already there. You know that. I'm there.
The prosecution would have you believe that my client is a monster of no social value whatsoever. But I submit to you, good and kind men and women of the jury, that my client is telling the truth. And I beg you to look beyond your prejudices, look beyond your fears, and spare his life. This man is innocent. For God's sake, do your duty and set him free.
You got my vote.
Are you done for the day? Because you told me to remind you to pick up a bottle of wine to take to David's.
When are you going to take the bar?
Painters are supposed to start on Monday, but I don't know if this place will be ready.
You'd rather come in here and pretend to be a lawyer than actually be one?
I was just fooling around.
You went to law school, Donna. Were you just fooling around then? You're so close. The yellow brick road is right in front of you, and you won't step out of Munchkin land. I'm not saying you're a Munchkin. You are capable of so many things. And somewhere in you, you must know that, because nobody forced you to go to law school. But unless you take the bar, it's all for nothing. And that makes me sad, Donna. Sad. And
Ladies and gentlemen, the man known to you all as the Jaco Pastorius of Hartford, Madman Peter Gray. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace now, peace now. All right, this next one I wrote in Marrakesh in 1963 before...
Oh, don't stop.
I can't do it now
Why?
because you're watching.
Isn't that what rock stars do? They perform, people watch. Ned bit someone yesterday.
That Doherty kid? Cool. Was there blood?
Statement bites. That's what they call it now. I think he's internalizing our stress.
I'm not stressed.
I thought you should know. This came for you. It says time sensitive. I thought I should bring it over.
Oh, it's from Dick Cheney, reminding me of all the accomplishments of the Bush administration.
I don't like to open your mail, Peter.
Look, why don't you come for supper tomorrow? Bring the boys. It'll be good to...
Walt's coming down with something.
What kid isn't?
Oh, okay. Sure.
I should,
Yeah,
talk
no,
to-
you should. You sounded good.
Oh, thanks.
I wonder if...
What?
Nothing. Just... Maybe if the garage was soundproofable... I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello.
Hi. It's me, Zane.
I can't talk right now.
No, I'm here. I'm at the window. What's going on? You okay?
I don't know.
David, open the door.
He's dead. Parker.
What?
The guy who killed my wife.
How'd he...
In custody. Another inmate took him out.
Here?
New Mexico. He never even got on the plane.
Open the door, sweetie. Please.
It's over. It's all over.
Hey.
Morning.
It's cold out here. You want a blanket or something?
I've become accustomed to it. How's David?
He's confused. He's in shock. He says that he's dealt with his grief over Kelly's death, but I would think this would trigger a whole other kind of grief, you know? Mom?
They say gardens are good for the heart. Being in greenery slows your pulse and calms you down.
Cats, too.
Huh?
I read that petting a cat lowers your blood pressure. I thought that was interesting. There's nothing wrong with that plum tree.
We have several broken sprinklers.
Oh, well, maybe we should fix them before the trees die. Would you like me to call someone?
I'll do it.
What do you want from me?
I want you to explain yourself.
About the bag? I forgot it was there.
Any idea how long it was there?
No, a while.
Hector, better me asking these questions than some strutting prosecutor.
Oh no, 4 or 5 months maybe. I don't know.
Hector, I want to help you, but it's time for the truth.
It is the truth.
Dad, did your wife let your kids go to school in clothes that haven't been washed for 6 months?
Dígale, por favor, que yo estoy criando a los niños solo.
Your Honor, Mr. Moreno says he's raising his 3 boys alone.
Hector, do you see your mother?
¿Ves a tu mamá?
Often?
Frecuentemente.
You don't know.
Dígale a la juez de que nosotros ya comenzamos el procedimiento de divorcio.
The parents have begun divorce proceedings, Your Honor.
You have? ¿Por qué no me dijiste?
Why didn't you tell me?
¿Sabías esto todo este tiempo?
How long have you known this?
¿Luis y Humberto saben?
Do Luis and Humberto know?
¿O soy el único,
Or am
papá?
I the only one, Father?
¿Por qué no me dijiste?
Why didn't
¿Yo
you
qué
tell me?
hice?
What did I do?
¿Es mi culpa?
Is it my fault?
Yo pude haber sido mejor.
Yo no tengo por qué darte explicaciones.
Ella es mi mamá. Yo ya soy grande, pero Luis solo tiene 9 años. Toda la noche me pregunta dónde está y yo le tengo que decir de que ya viene.
¿Por qué no le decís que es una puta?
Where is she, papá? Tell me where she is. ¿A dónde está? Do you know where my mom is?
I don't know, Hector. I wish I did.
She's made no effort to contact the children in 6 months. She's living somewhere with a boyfriend.
Can I have just 5 minutes?
Héctor, ¿podemos salir un momento?
Hector, I want you to know something. I want you to hear something. I'm not going to put you away. I'm not going to throw you away. You're not a ghost. I see you. I see you. I see you.
John, your customer's here for his pickup. I believe he's got a 20-pound bag of box 12.
The sprinkler system you installed is faulty. I have an imperiled plum tree.
I can fix it. Sometimes we run the lines too close to the roots, but I can fix it. I'll take care of it personally.
I would appreciate that.
Come in.
Look inside. Please.
For For what?
You'll know.
You're learning Japanese?
Yes, but that's not what you're looking for.
Are you looking for the match? Because I haven't seen it.
Forget that.
Hey, that's my pen. You took the bar, and you haven't opened the results for 3 months?
I can't.
Why? What's the worst thing that could happen? You fail? A lot of people fail the first time.
Did you?
Well, this isn't about me. Just open it. Please.
Would you? I passed. I'm a lawyer.
I'll put it right on top of the green square. Okay.
Kamakari. Yeah.
Mom! Mom!
Hey, nice fort.
Hey, Lauren. Is Ned playing nicely?
So far. So far.
Oh, that's encouraging.
Make way. I'm coming in. Oh, I must have fallen down. Oh no.
I'll put it right on top of
Amy, hi. Is Maxine around?
Yeah, sure, come on in. Dinner's almost ready. You want to join us?
Thanks, but tonight's not good.
Oh, okay. Go get her. Sean's at the door. Do you want me to stir anything?
No.
Good. I'll be in the fort.
Sean,
The calls you made about Anthony Bird,
I still have 40 or so to do.
I had a few people stay late and finish them. There's no trace of him, Maxine.
No trace. None? Well, no one has any information or knowledge of the chain of custody?
Not since he was 3 years old. This is major.
Well, where is he? He has to be somewhere.
There's nothing to be done tonight. Come in early.
Will you stay for dinner?
Thanks, but see you in the morning.
What if Heather's telling the truth? She's not. She's very adept at figuring out what'll destroy my life at any given moment. I mean, what is she getting, a newsletter or something? Just when I had my life back on track.
What track would that be?
I'm doing the cop thing. Finally found my passion.
Let's just pretend for a second that Heather's telling the truth for the first time in her life. She's facing her addiction, she's making amends to the people that she's hurt, and she's letting you know about a child that's half yours.
There's no child.
Just pretend.
I can't. I know her. She's one of those women who will drain you and take off.
This is about you and a baby that you created.
Heather's lying.
You don't know that.
Even if she's not, I don't care. I don't want to have anything to do with it. Screw the whole thing.
Don't you dare. I spend my days and nights searching for children whose no-care parents can't be bothered. Don't you dare! Don't you dare leave that child! You hear me? Because once he's gone, and I will not find him for you.
Mom? This is where you ran off to.
I didn't run
and I walked very slowly. How's Mom?
Locked in her room. That was weird, huh?
Very. I moved back to this house for some stability.
That was a bad call.
One of many.
I don't feel like we've really talked since you've come back. In fact, I kind of feel like you've been avoiding talking to me.
No, not at all. Can we not have this conversation right now?
Is that a joke?
No? I have a lot on my mind and I have no perspective on it.
Well, that's what I'm here for, to give you perspective.
I just want to sit here. Okay?
Okay.
You don't have to leave.
আচ্ছা আপনি ওই দিন আপনার আম্মার সামনে আমার লগে এরকম ব্যবহার করছেন কেন?
আমার ইচ্ছে হয়েছে আমি করছি আর আমার পিছে ঘুরে লাভ নেই।
কেন? আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি না, ঘুরবো না।
গলায় মুখে সব জায়গায় যেখানে ইচ্ছা সেখানে লেখো, ইংরেজি বাংলা ফার্সি যেটাতে পারো সেটাতেই লেখো, আমার কিচ্ছু যায় আসে না।
আপনার আমি শেষবারের মতো কইতাছি, আপনার আর বেশি সময় দিব না, শুধুমাত্র 12 ঘন্টা সময় দিলাম। এই 12 ঘন্টার মধ্যে আপনি আপনার মত বদলাইবেন, নাহলে কইলাম আমি হাঁচায় ব্লেড দিয়ে আপনার নাম লিখে ফেলাম, আমার কেউ আটকাইতে পারবো না।
আরামসে তুমি সিগারেট টানো, বুঝে নাই শান্তিতে, আর ওদিক দিয়ে কাম সারছে।
কেন কি হইছে?
আরে শুনোস না, ওই মেয়ে তো ডেঞ্জারাস একটা ঘটনা ঘটায় ফেলছে।
লেট দিয়ে হাত কাটছে, এখন কি হইব মামা?
ওই মেয়েটা
বস কি মামা? কোস হাত
কেন? ওই মেয়ের তোর কোনো কথা হইছিল?
কালকে রাত্রেবেলা বাসার সামনে এসে দাঁড়ায় ছিল, আমার 12 ঘন্টার আলটিমেটাম দিছে।
এই কিসের আলটিমেটাম দিছে রে? হ্যাঁ
আরে ওই বিয়াতে রাজি না হইলে কি জানি।
এই কথা তুই আগে কবি না।
আরে আমি কি বুঝছি নাকি?
আরে না বাবার কি আছে, বুঝোস না, মেয়েটা তো ডেঞ্জারাস। এখন যদি কিছু হয়ে যায় মামা, আমাকে তো পুলিশে ধরে নিয়ে যাবে।
কেন আমি কি করছি?
ও আমি কি করছি কিছু জানো না? ওই বেটা আইনার মারপে জানো, জীবনে তো থানায় তুই যাস্তে জানবি কেন? থানায় আমি গেছি ফোন, যে কোনো হলে আত্মহত্যা প্ররোচনকারী যেই হোক নাকি, তার নাম যদি একবার থানায় গিয়ে কয় মামা, তাহলে তার খবর আছে। এখন তুই কি করবি তুই চিন্তা করে দেখ।
কি করছে সব? এই লাইলি বাইচা আছে তো?
হ্যাঁ শুনলাম ও তো বাইচা আছে।
কোন হসপিটাল আছে কো, আমি যাই একটু দেখা করে আসি।
হসপিটালে যাই দেখা করে, হসপিটাল থাকলে এতক্ষণ তুমি চৈত শিকার ভিত্তে থাকলা, বুঝো নাই? আর তুমি যাই হয়তো বাসায় আছে। এই তুই কি ওর বাসায় যাবি?
তুই যাবি মামা?
হায় রে খোদা, তুমি আইছো, আমি জানতাম তুমি আইবা। আমি লাইলে রে কইছি তুমি আসবা। চ্যাংরা হও আর রক্ত গরম হও, মানুষ তো, তোমার মনের ভিতরে সেই প্রেমটা আছে।
আচ্ছা আমি লাইলির সাথে একটু দেখা করবো।
লাইলির সাথে দেখা করবা?
কেমন আছে ও?
আছে বাবা, আসো আসো, তোমার আমি একটু দেখা করতে আসো।
এইসব কি?
প্লেট দিয়ে তোমার নাম লিখছি, বানান ঠিক আছে?
একদম ঠিক আছে। কিন্তু কি বলো বাইক না, ভালো হয়েছে না? আমি কিন্তু লাইলিতে কইছিলাম যে লাইলি ছবি তুইলা ওরে পাঠাই দে। ভাই কইছে যে না, কিছু জিনিস আছে এগুলো ছবি তুলে পাঠালে সঠিকভাবে দেখা যায় না, সামনাসামনি দেখতে হয়। এর লেগে তো এতক্ষণ ধরে তোমার জন্য অপেক্ষা করতেছি।
এইসব পাগলামির কোনো মানে আছে?
আছি না তোমার আমি শাদি করব তুমি আমার শাদি করবা করবা না
এই তুমি কি আমার বলদ পাইছো বলদ এই পাশে দাঁড়ানো লোকটার মতো
নিলয় তুমি আমার মামার নিয়ে কি করতেছো
আমি বলবো তুমি শুনবা মানে এই যদি তোমার হাত কাটার নমুনা হয় হ্যাঁ আমি জানলে আমি জীবনেও আসতাম না আর যদি হাত সত্যি সত্যি কাটতাও তাও আসতাম না কোনো লাভই হতো না আমি তোমারে বিয়ে করব না তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শুধুমাত্র মজা নেওয়া যায় বাড়ির বউ করা যায় না তোমার মধ্যে ওই রকম কোনো এলিমেন্টই নাই
তুমি একটু বেশি বেশি করতেছো না
এই মাঝখান দিয়ে ঢুকে গেলেন হ্যাঁ সাদে কি আপনার মানুষে হাবলু কয় এর লেগে আপনার হাবলু কয় আর ঢুকছেন যখন তখন আমারে না বুঝায় আপনার এই ড্রামাবাজ ভাগ্নিরা বুঝান আমি ওরে বিয়ে করবো না আমি মরে গেলে ওরে বিয়ে করবো না মানে নিজের তো কোনো মান সম্মান নাই পরিবারের মান সম্মানটা যদি খোয়াইতে না চাও তাহলে এসব বন্ধ করো সবার সামনে অপমান করবো না
থাক ভাগ্নি তুই কষ্ট পাইস না হয় তোরা বুঝতে পারে নাই আর যেদিন বুঝতে পারবো ওই কান্দা বুক চাপড়াইবো তখন বুঝবো যে কি জিনিস হারাইছি তুই কান্দিস না ভাগ্নি একদম কান্দিস না তুই থাক আমি আইতাছি দেখতেছি
Bao nhiêu? 160 à, thì được phải làm một lần nữa, một và hai lần nữa. Rồi kỹ năng nữa là chụp ảnh, banh slide, đã chờ thì quay rồi sao? Chưa, 10 tiếng nữa. Ai, tôi mất tính thời gian chơi game. Trốn. Good. Not. Xong đấu này. Đấu sĩ à? Quyền năng đi. Quyền năng viết kiếm này. Cái đồ hộ bố gái. Bao nhiêu à? 26 tỷ à? Người thì là 200 rồi. Người là 2 là 1 tỷ. Người là 5. Người là 5 lát. Người là 9 lát. Năm 2 là 10. Đó, 200 lát. 2 triệu một lát. 200 lát. 2, 4. Đó, đúng rồi, 40 củ. Sôi dữ à. Hai 210 lần nữa đấy. 160 à. Đúng 2 bay 2 nữa là lấy 5 phút. Bay một chia xong. Bình chi lên bình nhé, đúng nào? Olivia, ngon có biết kiếm của đánh đâu. Máu, máu, hồi máu, hồi máu, hồi máu, hồi máu. Mày Mày huyết kiếm đi hả? Tôi huyết kiếm sự bình chi linh ấy. Kia ai cầm kiếm này. Và cái đem máu này. Kia ai cầm kiếm này. Rồi.
Mày hỏi đâu thằng đấy rồi. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Tranh mày tranh mày tranh với tao. Nhiều record á. 233 vòng. Mình bắt đầu bây giờ. Cảnh báo mà. Bảy cú trừ đi 30% đó. 20% kiếp quỷ à? 100 không? 110 à? Kêu tầm 5. Đúng không? Để thử khoảng 70 bình. Ai mà lại ai mày người vào nè rồi hiện tại wow một tỷ lắm 50 thì vào khoảng là bao nhiêu nhỉ? 250 à? 5 thì bỏ 250. Đủ. Mày được không? Mày ghê 250 mình muốn năm nay của ông thầy 29 này 22 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 5 6 7 8 9 3 5 6 6 3 7 40 à? 59
ভাই কি দেখেন?
বাইকটা কি আপনার?
হ্যাঁ আমার ভাই কি হয়েছে?
নাম্বার প্লেট কই?
সেটা দিয়ে আপনার কি দরকার?
রাইট দেন।
হ্যাঁ রাইট দিই, কি হয়েছে?
বেরিবাদ যাবেন?
না ভাই এই মুহূর্তে বেরিবাদ যাবো না ভাই।
ভাই চলেন না, আমার মায় অসুস্থ।
ভাই আমার রাইড শেষ, আমার পোলার আছে জন্মদিন, আমার তাড়াতাড়ি বাড়ি যাইতে হবে, আমি যাইতে পারবো না। তো আপনি আর একটা রাইড দেখেন, এ নিয়ে যাবো আপনারে।
ভাই বিপদ তার বইলে আসেন, আমার মায় অসুস্থ। ভাই আপনার মা অসুস্থ থাকলে কি একজন হেল্প করতো না?
এই মুহূর্তে ভাই এই বেরিবাদে আমার বাড়িটা থাকলো উল্টা দিকে, আমার যাইতে অনেক দেরি হয়ে যাবো।
ভাই একটু স্যাক্রিফাইস করেন না ভাই, আমার মা অসুস্থ, আপনার মা অসুস্থ থাকলে কি আপনি করতেন না?
আরে
একটু বাড়াই দেবো ভাই, চলেন ভাই।
আরে এই সময় বেরিবাদ কেমনে যাবো?
ভাই আয়ান না, আমি তো আপনার সাথে যাইতে আছি ভাই, আমার একটু নামাই দিয়ে আসেন, খুব দরকার ভাই।
আমার
চলেন ভাই।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে চলেন। ভাই কোন দিকে? ভাই আর কোন দিকে যাবো কোন তো? সেই কখন থেকে তো সামনে সামনে করতেছে।
মা, শফিককে ডাক দাও।
আমার অনেক রাত হয়েছে।
তাহলে একটা কাজ করো, ওর জন্য একটা কেকের পিস রেখে দাও।
আচ্ছা রাইখা দিব না, কাল সকালে তুই দিয়ে আসিস।
মা মোমবাতি কই?
মোমবাতি আনতে তো ভুলে গেছি একদম।
তাহলে কাজ করো, বাবাকে আনতে কইয়া দাও।
তোর বাপ কি জানে যে কেক কিনে নিয়ে আসছি? আচ্ছা আগে আসো, তারপরে দোকানে পাঠাবো না মামা।
তাহলে একটা কাজ করি, আমি নিজে গিয়ে নিয়ে আসি।
ছোট মানুষের রাতে বেলা বাইরে যাওয়া নিষেধ তোরে শিখাইছি না?
তাহলে আবার একটা কাজ করো, বাবাকে ফোন দিয়ে কইয়া দাও বেলুন আনতে, আর বলবা যে তাড়াতাড়ি আসতে।
আর একটু অপেক্ষা করি, হ্যাঁ, তারপর কমুনে।
Cái gì vậy? Ui ôi, nháy phát 2 lần. Chuẩn được không? Chuẩn không vậy chấm? Chuẩn đét cho thôi. Chuẩn và đét. Như phi công vậy. Ok, bay tiếp, bay cao. Thu rồi sao nhỉ? Thu rồi sao ấy? Thôi. Thằng Zena bắn đau lắm, Zena 2 đồ rồi. Chịu. Zena Sojin mấy cả cuồng đao đấy hiểu. Vội vậy chồng. 6.8 à, vậy sẽ lên 7. Ok. Đằng nào phải đắp cho thờ rét mà. Thôi đừng nói chung với nhau đây. Mèo 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 mèo. Trốn mày trốn. Lâm định mạnh nghe, lắp phần này vào xong. Mạnh định từ cái xếp tiền nhé, thề thua cũng được là bắn cũng khỏe nhưng mà chúng nó còn quỷ hơn cơ. Nếu sao Zanna 2 đồ đéo chịu được, quỷ đó chịu. Sùng bài không vậy à? Kiếm tiền, tiến kiềm 138M sử dụng nhiều ấy, không bay nữa thì thôi. Máy đẹp đét 400 mà 2 này quá 03 thử để mình đi chợ hay sao, chưa đến đợt 4 này 117 à? Sẽ là một cái Sojin đi. Ok quyết định sẽ lấy một cái Sojin đi. I'm go here. 707 triệu sẽ được lên 6.8. Tốc độ sẽ được mắc ping không? Quỷ ác quỷ phi phai. Tốc độ bù đắc bù nào. Mấy thằng này có một chút game thôi chứ. Thằng này rebirth 163 lần. Kê vậy. Sojin thì con này hợp lý hơn này. Nhanh này là con bên kia nhưng mà đợi đồ bình tĩnh. Vội vãi. Xe hấp đủ rồi hả? 46 à? Đấy nó chỉnh cài nhót. 2 giờ 208. Gì? 4 giờ đi học. Chuẩn không? Mai học xong chứ làm gì muốn đi tập. Tài môn tự sáng, tối tập tiếp. Trốn không? Nhiều record này, ngon. 300 440 mà 440 lap đi record. 50 lap 450, 150, 150, 150, 450, 451, 452. Được không? Đéo được, xít được. Zanna thực sự nhiều ấy. Bây giờ phải được 5 round thắng cơ thì mới được cộng 2 đồng. Là một round chỉ cộng bao nhiêu? Từ 2 đến 4 chỉ cộng 1 đồng thôi. Nghèo đét. 1,6k 138M. Mắc. Ê bác. Ngủ ơi, tụi mình ngủ quá. Không được. Phải quay nốt. Ê sao đéo lên thở đét 2 cho mình nhỉ? Này thua rồi, tài khỏe đấy. Chịu rồi. Êu, cái gì kia có dòng ánh sáng.
bắn tàu ra một cái đồ ánh sáng ngẫu nhiên ạ. Chịu à? Do ánh sáng thua. Chịu. Thầy thua. Thầy chấp nhận. Ai rồi cũng phải thua thôi. Nhưng mà thua không hay đâu. Ai rồi cũng phải thua rồi. Mày perfect. 300 linh mấy lap vậy. Em có quay anh ác quỷ à? Cheers. Nổi không? Nổi không? Nổi không? Nổi không vậy thầy? Nổi không? Ôi kìa, đâu được. Perfect rồi. Ôi hỏng rồi. Một lần thôi. Rồi hay. Anh sợ đấy nhé. Soraka cút. Cái đéo ở đây. Một cái giáp máu á. Cái đéo ở đây. Cái đéo ở đây. Nhào đấy.
আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইটে বান্দর তুই চুপ থাক তুমি তো মোর বন্ধু সুরজ রে চেনো মোর মেলা দিনের পুরানা বন্ধু লোকটাও ভালো বিশ্বাসী আর তার মাইয়া যে খারাপ হইবে হিয়া কিন্তু মোর বিশ্বাস হয় না আমার ওই দোস্ত সুরজ রে মুই কথা দিছি তার মাইয়া আয়সার লগে আগামী মাসে মগো পোলার বিয়া দিমু তা বাবা তুমি কি কর
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ রাস্তা ক্লিয়ার
তোর বাবার একটু মাথা মোটা হইলে তাতে কি হয়েছে কথাটা কিন্তু খুব একটা খারাপ করেনি তাই না ভালো একটা ডিসিশন নিছে
এই হ্যাঁ বেটা ওই যাও কই আরে বেটা বহ যাও কই
বয় বাবা বয় রাখি মাথাটা ঠান্ডা করে বয় না কথা বলতেছি কথাগুলি একটু শুন
আচ্ছা আব্বু আম্মু মন থেকে খুশিতে তোরে বিয়ে করাইতে চাইতেছে মানে তোর মতো বলদ আমি আমার দুনিয়াতে দেখিনি তুই যেখানে রাজি হবি সে জায়গার মধ্যে তুই উল্টার মোসামুসি করতেছিস আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইটে বান্দর তুই চুপ থাক বাজান মোসরামুসরি কইরা কোনো লাভ হইবে না বিয়া কোনো অপরাধের কাম না শুনো পোলাপান যখন বড় হয় বাবা মার দায়িত্ব পোলাপান করে উত্তম জায়গায় বিয়ে দেওয়া আমার জানা মতো মাইয়াটা সুশীল ভদ্র বিয়েটা হইয়া গেলে তখন বুঝবা তখন আর তোমার অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করা লাগবে না বাবার হোটেলে বইয়া ঠ্যাংয়ের উপর ঠ্যাং তুলা খাবা অসুবিধা কি
অনেক অসুবিধা আমি বিয়ে করবো না আর তোমার বিয়ে দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা হলে তোমার ছোট ছেলের সাথে বিয়ে দাও ওই যে আয়সানা কি নাম ছোট ছেলের বিয়ে দিয়ে দাও তার সাথে আমি পড়াশোনা করব আমি পড়াশোনা করে পাশ করে আমি হায়ার স্টাডির জন্য ইউনিভার্সিটিতে বিদেশের ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমি পড়তে যাব আমি বিয়ে করব না আমি পড়াশোনা করব
বাজান দিল্লি বহু দূর ওদিকে তুমি তাকাইও না লাভ হইবে না ওই মাইয়ারেই তোমার বিয়া করতে হইবে ফোন নাম্বার নেও কথা কও দরকার পড়লে দুজনে দেখা সাক্ষাৎ করো সিন পরিচয় হও আগামী মাসের যে কোনো দিন তুমি কত মোর এককানি কথা
আপা তোরা তো জানিস তোর আব্বার মাথা গরম যেই কথা বলে সেই কাজ না করা পর্যন্ত তার মাথাটা গরমই থাকে তাছাড়া বাবা সবার তো আর লেখাপড়া হয় না হয় বাবা যে বলছে বিয়ে শাদী কইরা বাবার ব্যবসাটা একটু দেখাশোনা কর এতে করে তোর একটা নতুন জীবন হবে একটা নতুন সংসার হবে তাই না জীবনটা একদম পাল্টায়া যাবে ঝরঝরা হয়ে যাবে তাই না আব্বা আমার কথা শুনতে হয় হ্যাঁ বাজান
আমার ভবিষ্যৎ এমনিও ভালো পড়াশোনা করলেই ভবিষ্যৎ ভালো হবে তুমি যাও এখান থেকে যাও আমার মেজাজ একটু গরম হয়ে যাচ্ছে যাও এখান থেকে যাও
তোর বাবার কথাটা একটু ভালো করে মনোযোগ দিয়ে চিন্তা কর হ্যাঁ
ভাইয়া জীবনে বহুত অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করেছো এবার জীবনের অঙ্কটা মিলাও এই যে উস্কো খুস্কো গালগুলো আছে না চুলগুলো আছে না ওগুলো সেলুনে গিয়ে ফেশিয়াল টেশিয়াল করে একটু মানুষ হও বুঝছো
জুতাগুলো না ময়লা হয়ে গেছে এগুলো ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো আমি ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো
nhầm ui tía nó xóa ha ha. Tí thầy nhót. Tí thầy nhót này mà. Bình tĩnh tự tin và tự tin. Bình. Bye bye cái. Nổ mồm luôn mà, sự là khỏe đấy. Nhưng mà thầy xoay bài ấy, Bình chia sẻ. Có Saza hả? Có Rakan. Đúng vậy. Át này, Bình. Xong. Là át luôn mà. Sao có xin ra ấy, nhưng mà anh đéo dùng rồi. Ui, xét này. Xét đây là bài cảnh đệ đẹp đéo chịu được. Không sao, đây ơi. Bay cho đời. Quay đều, quay. Ui, con lắc rồi sao, cút. Mày đi. Xong rồi có át rồi. Ngày đánh bài va vẫn. Sao ra còn bài đẹp phết. Định mạnh cái xét này. Ui, Bình điết. Xét là mình sẽ thiếu là một cái cung mà. Cung một con Kizana hoặc là một con Nautilus để lấy cái thú tượng để cho in lao. Bắn cung không? Bắn cung lấy đồ cho át trước khi thầy. Ui, rồi xong nhặt nhầm đồ. Ha ha. What the hell man. Nhặt nhầm đồ. Thế mà cũng đòi lái xe. Đùa tao à? Đùa tao không vậy. Thế mà cũng một cộng một ending trốn ngủ không? Trốn thầy không? Cinderella này cút, có một cút, đéo hiểu. Nhặt ngu đấy. Ngu đấy. Rớt ở đây. Rồi xong. Sao có thằng này đây nhỉ? Thì vậy có ai mà lại có cái thằng này đây nhỉ? Đúng rồi. À, 14 rồi mà, cút. Nè. Xong. Chịu rồi, nhặt nhầm đồ, lỗ tắc ngủ nó máu nhỉ? Rồi xem đi. Thầy ơi, không bao nhận được cái gì? Có nhận không? À đây. Vòng quay may mắn, vòng quay vô cực. Anh 2 vòng à? Quay đều ra cái pet đổ ai đi, ra cái pet đổ đó. Đi ra qua. Đi quay được vào pet Omega. Chịu rồi, tí vào lừa tao. Đi qua mà trôn, lại đi qua. Trôn tố bố. Đi trôn tao, đi xin à? Đi xin chuẩn không vậy? Rồi xong, Bình. Xong, thắng. Không thắng. Suýt thắng. Quả phe bắn được phết nhưng mà suýt thắng thôi. Thầy bay tốc độ cao ấy. Bay tốc độ cao luôn. Sợ cái gì. Cút. Bắn này phải. Có cái ấy này. Có cái đấm cho xét Bình. Đây cho mày gỡ đồ của thằng này ra. Gỡ đồ thằng này và cho xét thực sự Bình không? Nó cầm cái này vẫn được. Nhưng mà gỡ đồ nó ra cho xét à? Được trai nhở? Ui, trai điết. Giảm hưu nhở? Có hưu này, giảm hưu đi. Mày hưu bố gái. Giảm hưu luôn. Át à? Ê, trùng bài nha. Sao ngày tiên nhận át làm chí? Có đánh bài tớ không? Có đánh này át nó choáng, nó lắc có choáng. Khó chịu đấy. Thôi thua. Át con lắc có choáng thì khó chịu đấy. Kéo thua. Bé ngu à? Con lắc át là bạn yếu nhở? Át 1. Còn mình là tích lỗi tại lâu ấy chứ. Thua. Đi thắng, con ao ngu khỏe quá. Có một đồ ăn. Sự khó đấy. Át này. Đây chất 8 mà để nhét 4 đấy vào này. Chắc là cần cho qua mỏi. Chất 9 thì con xin vào xong. Xin ra vào nữa. Định mệnh. Đúng rồi, định mệnh. Xin ra vào Bình. Định mệnh vaccine. Rồi bay tốc độ cao, anh ác quỷ mà, anh ác quỷ lobby World 2. Rồi chị bảo gọi anh là bố. Anh là bố của lớp BY. Ai à? Một đồ à? Ai à? Rồi một đồ ánh sáng. Cùng đau không? Cùng đau. Ui. 20% tốc đánh truy xuyên phá này đâu. À đây không phải là mình. Ôi trời ơi. Thôi xong rồi. Mong là có bắn ra. Biết nháy mà mong là bắn ra. À đấy. Cái thủ tượng. Mong có bắn ra. Anh lỡ nhặt nhầm rồi. Không có 36 máu chứ. Đầu 3 tổng 9 à? Nếu biết sống không. Rồi, anh được 382.
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
দৌড়াবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মানুষ সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ। বইলা আইসো শেষবার মতো চুলদারি আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে কি মুসিবতে বললাম। জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করছিস? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না আগামী বার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হইলো কত দেখি? এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকবো না।
টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিন না পিন্দা ঘুরতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় মুখ দেখাই তুই না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোর তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না, কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ভাই
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাড়ায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালকে গেম রাইডা গেলেন?
দাওয়া রইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি করে দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা যে রুমাইয়ের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে পারবো না ভাই।
কি কর রহিম ভাই? মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরবো, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারো না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া, যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
আঙ্কুটা একটু বড় খবর হইব
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা কি মামা
এই তো দুষ্ট লাইনে আইছো এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা আপনার একটু কাছে দিই আলু দেই আলু আলু
না না আলু না গোস্ত দাও গোস্ত দাও
এই যে গোস্ত দেই
অনেক মজা হয়েছে এই লাইলি দাও লাইলি দাও
আলু
আলু ল লাইলি ল তুমি লই বানি
খাইতাম মজা তো
তুমি একটু খাও
আমগুলোকে খাইতাম
আরে খাবো তো খাবার তো আছে
লোকে খাও
আরে মামা খান তো আছে কিছু লাগলে বললেন কিন্তু
মজা হয়েছে
আসলে
না তুলো গোস্ত দাও
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে
ভাই 5 বার
তোমারে এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও মাংনা খাওয়ান পাইলে হুদাই হাম করে খাও
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি
হ্যাঁ মানুষের খায় কাম নাই তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে
বাবা আপনি জানেন না ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলু তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো আমি আন্দোলন করবো ওকে ফাঁসির লিগা
যাও যাও তুমি তোমার কামে যাও আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই
kênh của anh có đồ này á ông mày thế ông ơi cút 5.4 ai phải cút thôi 548 m ở trả em rồi từ về ra dồn trứng ấy bán vậy pet nha tình nghĩ em bán con nào thì là hợp lý phải đeo xin gas xảy ra vào rồi cái đéo này confirm yes còn mày mà 2 con auto cho auto 2 khách không còn mày ra để tao xóa mày để tao xóa mày quyền năng ạ kinh ấy mà ra chết chắc Galio nhưng mà đéo còn là đấu sĩ có Silas đấu sĩ người ta sẽ là đánh thờ Red là kinh này sẽ là chuẩn không nhỉ đây này đây này 6 đúng không nhỉ một thằng Red cũng là 8 còn cái định mệnh nó chỉ sẽ là xin vào sẽ là 2 nước ai da thì thi đấu là con này chứ này sẽ lựa chọn này ôi thua phải khỏe quá thua không hai cái bút đồ kìa khỏe đấy hai bút đồ anh chịu hai bút đồ anh chịu con gì cơ không có con gì sự kinh à phải đéo dùng một lần Yes. Đang kéo ấy. Ui, vương miện tử thần à. Kéo. Nổ bùm sự kinh kinh ấy. Ui. Kéo này kéo chết nữa. Rồi luôn. Còn bố gì cho à? Này. Cho bố gì cho xếp ra làm con át thế tỷ con át con anh át à tỷ con át à chia next word 188 mà mình mắc à mình đã bị mắc giờ không tiếp rare thì chọn không vậy rồi rare sẽ chút được mày ôi không em lên top 2 rồi 4.2 nhưng mà sao ra làm át đi nếu ra sai lá ngu ấy xin lát nếu ra kênh tao có tiền không mà mày trả ra tao con lợn này xin ra cái đéo rồi vậy rồi mày đi lại ra Gario à cho nó giờ phải ra một kênh thay đồ khác kênh này rồi như quá kênh đồ kênh từng lợn đi đéo gì mới khá luôn đâu giờ làm chi vậy giờ đéo cho đời 17 quân thêm quân cái pick à chỉ là một chỗ mình ấy Rồi đúng rồi. Vua này. Tao xuống đánh sao rồi. Ok, thì tao đâu, thằng nào cũng cánh một chút zone này. Này lấy cái gì đấy, vua này. Người hắc ám việc. Vua Silas rồi. Gì đéo. Kênh khác rồi. Này là kênh áo choàng à, chung bú à. Thằng đốc thì gì nghe trời ơi. Nó là kênh áo choàng à, không phải lấy à. Áo choàng là chúng nó đéo thèm rồi, đầu game mà lấy đồ. Rồi, cái áo choàng của tao. Bác bao nhiêu rồi, gần 5 lap bình. 5 lap bao nhiêu tỷ rồi? 5 lap tận 6 uầy 60 củ à. The stop BITCS stop đi kiếm cốt à? Đi xin đi sủng giáo rồi đây. Phút lên. Ok này ơi, anh sẽ lắp đồ cho kênh nhé. Sẽ tin đấy. Wow. Kênh lấy cái gì nữa? Chết đồ rồi. Thực sự là kênh móng vuốt không? Tôi cho móng vuốt đi. Đừng quan tâm. Đây xong. Thôi cho nó bay xong. Đó. Bay cao cho đại. Mày đi lên tranh kia cho bố. Cho bạn phát thôi. Đây đâu. Ture có móng vuốt này kia từ sẽ vào lù á. Qua đây à. Tên đéo gì nhỉ? Đúng rồi. Tên là gì? Tên là gì? Launching into space. Ok, thấy rồi. I know. Oh, thua rồi. Con 6 mà sửa kinh kinh. Anh sửa quỷ quỷ ấy. Cordia launching into space simulator. Cordia này Pocket Attica gọi là web không vậy? Gì guy có thể try các bạn web kia launching into space rồi đây. Hai nghìn năm like sự binh binh ấy và anh là thua. Cút một thằng đi nhìn em một máu à trốn rồi sao 5/4 rồi vào một chút áp cái đéo áp đi không thể đéo lên được không sự một chút cốt đi what the hell ở đây wrong à wrong sao không đúng à wrong à nốt đi có không vậy ở đấy là uầy xét ide tao xét này cái đéo vậy xuyên đà ide luôn mà có làm chi đồ rồi tao cút rồi xong ngon rồi tấp nhót rồi rất đồ lần này đi kiếm lấy cướp thêm á 100 like 100 like cho nên về vì wrong tầm người like này voice không thua và cho được rồi ta bay rồi đi bay rồi đi bay gì đấy mới đéo gì đấy con tao bay cao lên thắng thua trắng ai tôi auto thua hết sạch mà không còn cái gì để vớt nữa rồi đây con này đây đi bên kia nào cái đây làm hắc ám ô sao ra lên rồi xong rồi xong mày đấy lên 6 ám được không biết có làm được gì không nó khám được gì không và tốt không vậy thứ 5 này một chút nhiều rồi nhớ làm gì cả có đủ nữa xét xử ra 2 đầu đéo đến quẩy thì nó sửa mạnh ấy thì mình sửa thua rồi thì đấy anh nhỉ thua chùa rồi auto chùa rồi ra top 7 rồi 6 nhau nhép được để mẹ ăn thắng về máu sửa phút rồi là có thấp hơn không thằng này chết luôn à anh ăn top cuối thôi anh top 6 thua tiền top 6 4 7 giờ vòng đéo rồi giờ cái thằng này trên top mình sự là có phải phéo phéo không vậy? Sẽ thay đổi gì kia? Tiếp tục tanh nào. Rồi hay, từ trừ một con đam của con. Ơ kìa, Johnny ơi, thất vọng với Johnny đấy. Sẽ ra cái đồ kia, sẽ ra đồ quan nhỉ? Phải đầu đấy, sẽ ra đồ quan đầu đấy. Ăn, mày đâu có top 1 mình không? Yes, anh vào top 4 này rồi. Tự nhiên ta top 7, top 6 tự nhiên nhảy vào top 4. Ai đó chịu lời tay top 6 nhảy vào top 4. Hai người kia thì out top sự